Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us for WNY News Now. Can you believe it's Friday? I'm Justin Gould.
And I'm Matt Hummel. Happening now, the investigation into a hit and run in the town of Carroll continues. We have the latest.
Yeah, plus lists of parades, fireworks, and much more as we head into this 4th of July holiday. But first, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter's live with our forecast. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Justin and Matt, and happy Friday, everybody. We finally made it to the end of another work week, and it's looking like beach weather out there as we take a live look over Presque Isle Beach. 83 current temperature, but there's that sticky, icky dew point of 69, so that's making the heat index soar into the upper 80s out there, so this might not be a bad place to be near the water today. So nothing showing up on radar, but we will see a little bit more rain and storms that comes our way tomorrow, or should I say tonight, lasting through tomorrow. And the rain will be good news to help knock this pollen down. Grass and ragweed pollen are our two main culprits right now in terms of all of the allergies. So hour by hour temperatures will be into the lower to mid 80s through the day. Heat indices will top around 83 to 94 degrees. So that's rather hot. So again, you know what to do. Stay cool, go into air conditioned rooms and all that stuff. You know that. But we'll time out the rain that comes tonight and tomorrow with that 7-day later in the show. Justin and Matt.
Alrighty, Dakota, thank you. Feels like 81 right now in our studios. Our top story, Town of Carroll Police. They're looking for the driver of a black GMC Suburban that allegedly hit a motorcycle, then left the scene of the crash on Tuesday. They released this photo this week. They're looking for a black 2007 to 2014 GMC Yukon Denali with gold New York State plates, chrome accents, letters GMC on the rear of the vehicle, low-profile tires, and blacked-out rims. At the time of the incident, police say that GMC was operated by a white female. They say at noon on Tuesday, a motorcyclist, Paul Fairdink, was traveling on Route 62 approaching Ivy Road when he was struck by the SUV turning left at that intersection. The GMC Suburban was traveling east on Route 62 out of Frewsburg prior to the crash. After the motorcyclist was knocked from his moped, police say Fairdink suffered minor abrasions and an ankle injury. He did not require medical attention at the scene. Anyone with information or further details for police to contact them at 716-569-5365. I'll read it again, 716-569-5365.
A Jamestown man was charged after Jamestown police say he allegedly possessed a quantity of methamphetamine and marijuana during a traffic stop Thursday in the area of Grant and Faulkner Streets. Police say they were working a joint give operation with New York State Police when they observed a vehicle allegedly driven by 27-year-old Devontae Chandler failed to stop on Van Buren Street at Lakeview Avenue. Chandler allegedly traveled several city blocks before he allegedly attempted to exit his vehicle. Chandler was also allegedly operating on a suspended license. He was charged with criminal possession of a controlled substance, unlawful possession of marijuana, aggravated unlicensed operation, and obstructing governmental administration. He was taken to city jail to await arraignment.
And Jamestown police say a response to a possible disorderly person yesterday on Hazleton Avenue led to the arrest of a City of Jamestown man. Police say they observed Kristen Frank Ewitz yelling and screaming at the public. Officers reportedly stood as Frank Ewitz attempted to retrieve property from that address. The man that allegedly continued to be loud and use obscene language at the cops. He's charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and in addition, he was taken to City of Jamestown Jail to await arraignment on those charges.
And the House of Representatives recently passed a series of bipartisan bills, including a humanitarian bill at the border. During Congressman Tom Reed's weekly media conference, WNY News Now asked Reed for his thoughts on the process of breaking a notorious gridlock in Congress. He says the process is rather difficult.
The status quo of Washington, I think, enjoys this gridlock, exploits this gridlock for their purposes. And what we are saying is enough is enough. And so what you see with the Problem Solvers Caucus activities yesterday, for example, are clear examples that if you let members be members, the vast majority of them want to do what we're doing.
Now, Reed says politics is becoming frustrating to numerous members of Congress. He says, however, that he believes the members do want to find solutions to solve various problems that the country faces.
Certainly, I'm sure this is something that not just Congressman Reed is facing there in Congress. I've always wondered, and maybe you can shed some light on it speaking with him this morning, why it's so difficult to get things through and to cooperate with others. I mean, as an everyday citizen, you know, Matt and I might not agree on what stories we want to run, you know, in our newscast, but we find a compromise and we get the show on live at noon.
Well, I think that, and Congressman Reed pointed this out, it's the state of which our country is in. I mean, it is rather polar, in my opinion. And what happens is, because it's so polarized, and Reed said this, it ends up coming into Congress because, you know, Congress, they've got to look at what their constituents are saying. Now, whether they agree or not, that's up for debate. But
so do people in Western New York, for example, really totally 100% disagree with people in Southern California?
I mean, with certain things, I suppose.
Yeah. Well.
And I think that's what becomes the problem. And, you know, Congressman Reed did say that some people in Congress do like the gridlock, which is interesting.
Yeah,
but then he brings up the people that don't like the gridlock.
And certainly you think their constituents, the ones who do vote and try to create gridlock, would realize that and go, well, hey, I'm not going to vote for them. But maybe the constituents like doing nothing.
I don't know.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Seems kind of ridiculous to us. But happy Friday. Nevertheless, you know, I don't mean to change the subject, but it's so freaking hot.
I know.
It's 81 degrees right now at 12:11 in the WNY News Now studios because our air conditioning is not working. We have 3 or 4 fans trying to blow things around. These studio lights are so crazily hot. So very interesting. Smathers chiming in there. He says, "Good morning, gentlemen. The mature ones are able to coexist. There are many immature people out there. Certainly, I can see that." David, thank you for your kind thoughts. Good afternoon to Cindy. Scott, thanks for joining us. Pam, Mackenzie is here. Hello to all of you. Christine,
Patricia.
And Patricia, yes. Thank you all for being here with us. Hopefully you find a cool spot somewhere in our day because yesterday Dakota was doing some work in here and realized all of a sudden it was getting kind of warm.
Yeah.
And this morning I come in and it's like 86 degrees. Our landlords know. They're trying to fix the air conditioning, but nevertheless, we are here anyway.
I think corporate's going to have to accept my jacket. Might have to come off.
This might. I agree. You know what? Yeah, let's do that.
You want it?
Let's do that right now.
Okay. Holy cow.
Coming up, why police in the city of Olean are ticketing minors. And it's not because they took their jackets off.
But first, the FDA with an urgent insulin pump recall. Dakota.
He's jacketless.
This is for you guys. Cover it up there. The high yesterday was 81 degrees, and we bottomed out at 58 degrees this morning. Look at the record for today, 81. It's going to be warm, but not at least that warm. But at least we'll bring some rain in the forecast to help at least make you feel a little cooler. WNY News Now continues in a minute, so don't go away.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
When you're on the go, stay in the know by downloading the WNY News Now mobile app.
Stay up to date on local news, weather, and sports that matter to you. Plus, subscribe to breaking news and weather alerts from the team that puts coverage first. In addition, watch news as it happens with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network. Download the WNY News Now app right now. It's free on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
And happening now, thousands of insulin pumps are being recalled as the FDA warns of a hacking risk. Medtronic is recalling its Mini-Med Paradigm series insulin pumps and its Mini-Med 508 insulin pump. Insulin pumps are small computerized devices that deliver insulin doses to diabetics. The FDA warns someone nearby could connect wirelessly and then potentially hack into the device, change the settings, and deliver too much or too little insulin. Now, the FDA says it's not aware of anyone actually doing this, but if it's not addressed, it says the risk to patients is, quote, significant. Medtronic says it's identified about 4,000 patients who may be using pumps that are vulnerable to the issue. It's working to determine if there are more. Medtronic is providing alternative insulin pumps to patients that have enhanced built-in cybersecurity features.
And in more health news, sleep traits could be a risk factor for breast cancer. That's according to a study published Wednesday in the BMJ. Researchers found that women who preferred to get out of bed early in the morning had a lower risk of breast cancer than those who stayed up all night. Researchers found that 1 out of 100 women who considered themselves morning people developed breast cancer, compared to 2 in 100 women who described themselves as evening folk. However, doctors say that improving sleeping patterns would not necessarily reduce the risk of breast cancer, and that the study doesn't shed light on what process causes sleep traits to affect breast cancer risk. Researchers used information from more than 400,000 women across the country. Experts cautioned that other breast cancer risk factors, such as alcohol consumption and being overweight, have a greater impact than sleep. The study was first presented in November of last year at the NCRA Cancer Conference in Glasgow.
The human papillovirus vaccine has new guidelines, with more age categories being advised to get the preventative. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices voted this week to recommend that men get the vaccine through age 26. That mirrors the age advised for a woman. And the CDC also updated recommendations for older adults ages 27 to 45 who haven't been vaccinated to talk to their doctors about getting immunized. HPV vaccines are not licensed for anyone over 45, and children should still start receiving doses around 11 or 12. HPV is often spread through sex and can lead to 6 different cancer types.
Well, starting on Monday, police in the city of Olean will be ticketing children with free Slurpee coupons, part of Operation Chill. In a post on the department's Facebook page, police said officers will be ticketing youngsters caught in the act of doing something good with a free Slurpee coupon from 7-Eleven. Police said acts of good might include wearing a bike helmet, helping another person, participating in a positive activity in the community, or just being seen engaged in a healthy activity. Now, each coupon can be redeemed for a small Slurpee drink at participating 7-Eleven stores in the Olean area. And police said the initiative is in conjunction with the Healthy Cattaraugus Coalition. Pretty cool.
You know, and now just think about it. It's technically unrelated, but since it just popped in my head, it's almost 7-Eleven already.
Yeah, that's true. And don't they give out free Slurpees then?
Correct.
It is related because kids might be getting free Slurpees in Olean starting on Monday, but adults could get it in a couple more weeks.
So, but kids get it twice.
They could get it twice.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you know, they always, and I agree with this.
Can I go to Olean and be a kid?
Why not? We both, wouldn't that be, we could do a segment like that.
Absolutely.
You know? Matt and Justin, kids in Olean.
And you know what song popped into mind as well when we say 7-Eleven?
What song?
What is our song that talks about Slurpees?
I don't know. Am I a bad person for not knowing?
All right, I'll remind you during the break. It's okay.
American Girl.
Yeah.
I know it. Okay, I got it. right here. It's hot. That's why I'm not thinking straight. Happy Friday to all of you. Hopefully you're doing well and staying cool where you are. But really cool. That initiative is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
that they're
absolutely.
doing that and that they're giving that out to kids in that area. And certainly, I'm sure it would develop some good police community relations as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool what we've seen from some police organizations. Another one comes to mind is the Dunkirk Police Department, how they've got breakfast with students a lot.
And it's so creative, too, to see what they come up with.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, that's who doesn't want a Slurpee on a hot summer day? So, hello to Cindy. Yeah, no AC, no bueno. It is awfully hot. A whopping, it says 81 now. So we went down a degree. So that's good.
I don't know if that's right. I feel like it's warmer than that.
It's probably warmer in the direct light here.
Yeah.
Coming up next, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He has a forecast as to when our AC returns. I mean, for the weekend weather.
And later on, we're going to have a list of various 4th of July fireworks showings throughout the area as News Now continues.
With coverage that matters. This is WNY News Now.
Now open in downtown Jamestown, Pearl City Hops, restaurant and tavern.
I have some real old-timey dishes on there that I'm just giving new life to. Like there's a shepherd's pie on there that's going to have some bison in it, real thick hearty gravy. Then I'm also doing beer flights. We're pairing it with a set of sliders, a set of tacos, and a set of mini rolls. So everything's going to have its own pair, so you can get a taste of a little bit of everything and all the beers. We don't want to be known as the restaurant in the hotel. We want to be known as Pearl City Hops.
Slow down.
Slow down and move over.
Move over.
When you see signs,
Lights. Vests.
Please, give us some room.
Slow down.
Slow down and move over. When you need help,
It's our job
To help you.
to save you.
despite the danger.
this danger.
This danger is real.
Do your part.
Please.
Slow down. Slow down. And move over.
Move over.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
Yeah, I wish I had the forecast of when the air conditioning would get fixed, but I do have this. The comfort index, and once again, so pretty much a muggy day today. Another muggy day comes up on Saturday, but look what happens on Sunday. We drop the humidity and that overall comfort feeling back down to the 50s. That's refreshing air. And by Monday, we are spiked the humidity back up once again. So again, this is just a typical summertime humid pattern that we're going to be in. And again, I mentioned this yesterday. What is the dew point? It is all relative. Again, when the dew point, when the temperature and the dew point are close together, that means it's very humid. The more moisture is being retained in the air. Today would be a good idea to be by the pool or get into the pool. Temperatures will actually rise into the mid 80s today. But again, when you take in the overall humidity, it'll feel a lot warmer than this. And look at the UV rating of 9. That is high. So again, it doesn't take long to get a sunburn with a UV rating of 9. You know what to do. Sunscreen. You know all that stuff. You don't need me to tell you that. But another good thing is if you want to get out on the lake, the water temperature 64 off Buffalo, 63 off Erie. That's still below average, but again, it'll feel nice if you want to get out there. West 5 to 10 knots with wave heights 1 foot or less if you want to take your boat out there. Not a cloud in the sky on the HD News Now cam. That's allowing the sunshine to bake the area. 78 right now with a southwest wind of 5. The dew point's still into the 50s, but it doesn't take much to create a heat index when you've got temperatures that warm. Next big thing we're keeping an eye on is pretty much high pressure still in control across the Northeast, but what you see back here is part of the next system that's going to move our way tonight and tomorrow. It doesn't look impressive now, but it's actually going to regenerate as it moves across the Great Lakes, and this is going to come our way tomorrow, mainly tonight and then tomorrow. So pretty much the SPC does have a less than average marginal risk for severe weather defined for pretty much it's Warren County and the far eastern part of Cat County down to the south. That's a level 1 out of 5. And again, I don't think this is going to be a big deal, but there could be a couple strong storms tonight and then early tomorrow that could contain some gusty winds. We'll show it to you here on Feature Scan. Nothing today. Now this is by tonight. You can see the model tries to paint a few rain showers early tonight. Definitely wouldn't rule that out. And then here we go into tonight. You can see these showers and thunderstorms starting to flare across the southern tier in northwest PA. They all wind down tomorrow afternoon, and Sunday is going to be a fabtabulous weather day. Lots of sunshine and much cooler air as well. We'll go zone by zone for you. We'll start at the Lake Erie shoreline first. Again, right when you get to the immediate Lake Erie waterfront, you may stay cooler, but again, everybody's going to be in the 80s. Baking sunshine, but the humidity will make it feel a lot warmer. Eastward we go into the valleys and mountains. Some spots here may actually be flirting with 90 well inland away from that lake wind. Very warm and muggy, but lots of sun. Next 7 days of your life are coming up right now. 79 tomorrow, 74 Sunday, cooler and less humid, but here comes the humidity once again. 4th of July, not looking bad. A few scattered showers and storms, but so far it looks like the fireworks on the 4th may go off as planned. Sports is next. Don't go away.
Invest in your business or cause by letting the marketing gurus at WNY News Now and WNY Media Company grow your business.
Purchase an ad much like the one you are watching now on WNY News Now's daily show, News Now at Noon, WNYNewsNow.com, or our brand new mobile app.
And then get feedback from our marketing experts and fans alike.
And finally, watch your business grow.
As an added bonus, community partners messages will run not only on our scheduled programming, but on weather alerts and breaking news as well.
Plus, messages are shared on WNY Sports Now programming. Anything from a live local basketball game to the Phone Zone Sports Desk.
Become part of our family today.
And contact us right now.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first.
Want weather now? Download the WNY News Now mobile app and stay up to date on severe weather alerts. Plus, anytime hazardous weather strikes, stick with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network that keeps you safe. You're all in a tornado warning, so now is the time to go to a safe place, small room, lowest floor, near the center, away from windows. What are you waiting for? Download the WNY News Now mobile app today. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Rejoice, sports fans, it is Friday. Welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. On Sunday, the Jamestown Jackals organization will be taking part in a combine for the Basketball League. Taking place at the Christian Central Academy in Buffalo, it is an opportunity for participants to make a spot on a training camp roster. Drills and full-court 5-on-5 scrimmages are part of what will take place. The combine will start at 2 p.m., and the fee to take part in the combine is $205 prior to the start and $260 if paid at the door. Tickets to see the Buffalo Bills training camp are now available. Being limited to 4 tickets per person, there are 3 opportunities to see the Buffalo Bills in training camp. The days that they will be taking place are on July 27th and 28th and on August 4th, with all 3 of them starting at 9:45 in the morning. Tickets can be bought on the Buffalo Bills team website. Tonight, with a 7:10 first pitch, the New York Mets will begin a 3-game home series against the Atlanta Braves. On a 5-game losing streak, the Mets slipped to 4th place in the NL East at 37-45. Meanwhile, Atlanta is in first place in the same division at 48-34 as the MLB regular season has passed its halfway point. 2018 NL Cy Young winner Jacob deGrom will take on Mike Soroka for Atlanta. The game will be televised on Sportsnet New York. That's it for sports today. Justin and Matt, back to you.
Alrighty, Norm, thank you very much. Well, Independence Day is less than a week away, and there are a number of events happening in our area to celebrate the United States' 243rd birthday. First, the parades. There are 3 of them. The first one in Cherry Creek on Saturday, June 29th at 1 p.m., then Thursday, July 4th at Mayville at 10 p.m., and Finley Lake will have their parade on Thursday at 2 p.m. Now, several fireworks displays will take place as well across the area. Some of the big ones include the City of Dunkirk Pier and Memorial Park Show. That's on Thursday, July 4th at dusk. Lakewood's Hartley Park display is also Thursday at 10 o'clock. And Mayville's Lakeside Parks display is Thursday at 10 as well. Salamanca's Seneca Allegheny Casino will host their display on Friday, July 5th, starting at dusk. For a full list of the fireworks displays, head to our website, WNYNewsNow.com, or check it out on our mobile app that's available to download on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Now, Matt, also flares will be placed around both of the lakes, Cassadaga, Findlay, and Chautauqua. That's Thursday of next week. So lots of fireworks happening around the area.
Absolutely. And you know what? I would hope that Dakota predicts like a 75-degree night.
Yeah, that would be good. Or even one into the 60s. I mean, I don't mind wearing like a little bit of a jacket. I was just talking actually with my mom about bonfire weather for this weekend. And the cooler the better, really, Dakota, because then you can be by it warm and certainly for fireworks. I mean, a lot of time I always like to watch from the back of my car because then you can just throw your stuff in the trunk and get out of there.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the finale, it's like, okay, time to go. But I always get stuck in traffic no matter what. It's like there's nothing I can do.
Okay, so I guess this year they're not doing the big fireworks thing that they have by the lakeside that they usually do?
That is in Mayville, yes. So that is on the 4th.
Okay. All right.
They'll have fireworks in Mayville on the 4th. And then there's also, Midway is doing fireworks display. We didn't have it in the broadcast, but all that details, I mean, there's like, we gave you probably like 10% of what's out there. All that's on the website right now. So, because there are so many of them, really. There's a ton. And then they'll have the flares around the lake as well, as we mentioned, which is always pretty cool if you're able to get out on a boat and possibly enjoy that.
Absolutely.
I guess final weather time? Yeah.
Sure. So let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. And so today, hot, humid, muggy. Some spots well inland away from that lake breeze may actually flirt with 90. Cooler Sunday. That's going to be good. Cooler and less humid. But the humidity spikes back up again early next week. It looks like right now the 4th of July fireworks and all the festivities will go off just fine right now. But of course, that's still a week away. And of course, we still got time to work on that.
You don't like that long-range forecast, huh?
That's right.
365 days coming for you.
Yeah, coming up.
Give us some of those.
It's coming soon.
Give us some of those favorite water tips real quick.
Yeah, no.
No?
It's all,
drink a lot.
You know, I'm not.
This was full before the broadcast.
Yeah.
Are you thirsty?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't need
going.
me to tell you what to do. You know how to stay cool. You know what to do.
That's a lie.
You know what to do? Forget staying cool. Just download our app.
There we go.
No, you should stay inside if you have air conditioner. If you don't, open your windows and try to avoid. Oh, it's the hot. It's back up to 82 by the way now. So it's probably because we brought Dakota in here.
Yeah.
So,
I'm a bag of hot air. So
he's a hottie.
Whoa!
That's it for us today. The news continues 24/7 on WNYNewsNow.com. Have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back Monday right here at noon.